I'm going to, this lecture is about linguistics for my students, university students, the difficulty of education in Benghazi. We should know about what is really linguistics, what is linguistics. As I told you in the first lectures, that linguistics is the scientific study of language, scientific study of a language. And linguistics is a science. It's a science, you know that. Now, my students, sometimes I will talk in Arabic, sometimes for my own students, linguistics one. هي قلنا إن linguistics هي the scientific study of a language. هي دراسة علمية للغة. It's everything related to language. Yeah, we have to talk about that. But we should know about something very important in linguistics. أنا ضروري بنعرف أن شيء مهم جدا في علم اللغة كما يسمى في ليبيا هو علم اللغة يعني. ويسمى في المغرب علم اللسانيات. المهم بنعرف شو في شيء مهم هنا في خاصة في هذه المحاضرة اللي هي linguistics. Yes, there is something called core linguistics يعني العلم هذا مستقل بحد ذاته بنفسه. It has subfields عندها فروع أساسية مهمة جدا. And sometimes it collaborates with the other sciences. وأحيانا يتخالط مع العلوم الأخرى. إذا كان يتخالط مع العلوم الأخرى مثلا كيف ما like for example اللي هي sociology اللي هو علم الاجتماع مرات مع بعضها علم اللغة وعلم الاجتماع اللي هو علم اللغة الاجتماعي اللي هو social linguistics. احنا نقول له sociology linguistics social linguistics psychology اللي هو علم النفس linguistics psychology linguistics psycholinguistics اللي هو علم اللغة النفسي. في عندنا neurolist اللي هو وعندك linguistics neurolinguistics اللي هو علم اللغة الأعصاب وغيرهم يعني من العلوم حينما يتداخل مع بعضها خاصة. So the core linguistics هو يعني core essence of that science اللي هو linguistics اللي هو أساس هذه اللغة أساس هذا العلم يعني. أولاً actually when we study language, when we analyze language, we analyze the first thing is that here sounds of that language, especially if it's spoken language, you know, هو اللي هي أصغر حد. For example, هذه language, okay, this is language, you know. When we study about sounds, actually, sounds or science, if it's sign language, one sign of a sign language, or written, for example, one symbol of particular language. This science is called, in academic form, called phonemes. Phonemes. This is many sounds, okay? And sounds make up, come together and make syllable sounds. Syllable sounds. Sound syllable. These sound syllables come together and compromise and contrast words, isn't it? So phonemes هذا who's going to study this؟ طبعا هو اللي قلت لك هو phonology. هو subfield of linguistics. Subfield of linguistics يعني core linguistics اللي هو علم اللغة الصافي في حد ذاتها بدون مختلط مع أي علم آخر تحلل فقط اللغة اللي هو لما بتحلل الأصوات والمقاطع الصوتية sound syllables هو عندك اللي هو subfield of linguistics phonology علم الصوتيات يقولون عنها. Phonology study phonemes and sounds. بعدين these sound syllables عندك فيها segmental super segmental intonations whatever اللي نشوفه phonology. بعدين these sound syllables make up words, isn't it? يعني بدين words كلمات بالتعريف lexemes in academic words in academic terms. احنا نقول lexemes أو morphemes لأن what's the meaning of morpheme اللي هو the most and it's the smallest meaningful part in a word, you know, اللي هو words. Who's gonna study words اللي هو morphology We should know, bear in mind, morphology is subfield of linguistics, the second part. And the first phonology, صوتيات وني, بعدين يدير words and morphology. How we analyze words in a language. In Arabic we said علم الصرف. These words make up phrases and sentences. Phrases and sentences, clauses, whatever. Some linguists say heads. In a language we have heads. Noun phrase, verb phrase, and so on and so forth. Here, grammar or syntax. Syntax. Yeah, in Britain they say grammar. In the United States they say syntax. So, in linguistics, when we are going to analyze a language, we analyze morphonemes, the phonology, and the morphology to analyze words, and then phrase analysis, the syntax. This is the hierarchical level of any language, by the way. This is the core, the essence of linguistics. Okay? And then we have the meaning of these words, the meaning of a word. We know that words tend to be having 2 or 3 or 4 and more meanings. So this subfield of linguistics studies the meaning of words, which is semantics. In Arabic we say علم الدلالة. And then words tend to have another meaning in a specific context or conversation. For example, context, whether it is conversation, it was spoken form or written form, so whatever the meaning of a word in a context or contextual meaning, you know that. This pragmatics. This is the core linguistics. The basics of linguistics: phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. Sounds, syllable sounds, we study phonology that analyze them. And then these syllable sound contrast words, and morphology analyze them. And then these words make up phrases, clauses, and sentences, and syntax analyze them. The meaning of word in isolation, semantics, will convey and analyze and study them, and pragmatics study the uses and the choices that we make in a context. This is the core linguistics, my students. You should bear in mind that whenever you are dealing with a language, you analyze, for example, its word formation, word construction, only word isolation. You have to use the morphology of that language. When you want to analyze, for example, the sounds, the intonations, something dealing with sounds of that language, you are going to use the phonology of that language. Syntax for the phrases and sentences, subject, verb, emoji, and so on forth. Semantics, the meaning of words in that language. And pragmatics, the different meaning that the word that a particular word have, or the choices that the speaker or the writer make in specific context. Thank you for listening, guys. You should know about these terms, which are the linguistics, the core linguistics. Thank you for listening.